Hi, welcome down to another video all about ball flight characteristics. My name is Andrew Carter. Welcome down to Jumeirah Golf Estates, and we're at the European Tour Performance Institute, my place of work. And you've joined me on a beautiful 38-degree afternoon. So I do apologise if my shirt looks like someone sprayed me with water. They didn't. So today's video is all about understanding your ball flight. Now, many different types of golf swings. You've got your out to in, your in to out, and your golfers that are perfectly neutral. Now, there's none of them. So today we're talking about the in to out swing path. If you've checked out any recent videos, you will see that I've done a video all about the out to in ball flight characteristics. So if you are of the out to in area of swing, then you should probably stop this video and head over to that one, because that one will definitely help you understand all the different types of ball flights that you're actually able to hit from that one golf swing. Today's video, we're basically going to be talking about the complete opposite. What golf swings can be caused by a golfer that swings in to out. Now, normally as a right-handed golfer, we think about an in to out swing path that create a draw. But a draw still has its drawbacks. An in to out swing path still has its problems. Okay, an in to out swing path is just the opposite of an out to in. If you swing from 3 degrees in to out and you hit a draw, it looks amazing. If you swing from 3 degrees out to in and hit a fade, that too looks amazing. They're going to do the same sort of thing in the air in terms of how they finish and the trajectory. A golfer that swings from in to out is going to could hit this wonderful little draw, like so, where it starts just right of the target and finishes on target. The swing itself will be moving from in to out, which if we put a number on it, let's say moving 3 degrees in to out, therefore my relative to target, so 3 degrees right of target with the swing. Therefore, to hit a draw, my club face wants to be pointing approximately 1.5 degrees, or 2 or 1, it'll still draw back, it just depends on how much. Now, that angle, that deficit, 1.5 degree deficit between face and path, create curvature. The fact that the club face is pointing 1 degree right of target at impact helps it start to the right, and then the deficit that creates the curvature will bring the ball back into play. Now, a golfer that swings from maybe a little bit more than 3 degrees, let's say 6 or 7 degrees, will swing even more in this direction and find it much more difficult to get the club face back towards neutral. So if we swing 7 degrees this way, but have the club face anywhere, let's say between 4 and 7 degrees to the right as well, the chances are the ball won't draw back very much. It will end up being pretty much a bit of a push. Okay, so if we swing 7 degrees to the right, keep the club face approximately around about 7 degrees as well, just like that, the ball is drawn in the air ever so slightly, but it's not drawn back to my target, so it's still now classed as a push shot. Probably the worst possible shot you can hit from this swing path is the shank. So it's very, very easy to swing too much from the inside, leave the blade open, and enter that golf ball with El Josel. We do not want to come in from this area of the club, okay? I don't think I need to reiterate that anymore than I just did. So if we swing too much from the inside, make sure there's no one on the right. So if we swing too much from the inside, leave the hosel open. Oh, there she goes. I nearly hit my bag on the way out. We definitely never ever want that shot. And if you do, rub it off. Delete all evidence. Get rid of that shot. We don't want that. Okay, so that's the worst possible scenario for this swing path. Now, the opposite, the little bit more of that, the opposite side of that, we've got the lefts. If you're a player that hits a draw, so let's get back to 3 degrees in to out, but without being 1 degree in to out with the club, without being 1 degree open with the club face, if you actually get the club face close to the target, so if my swing is 3 degrees in to out, rather than my club face being 1, if it's 1 degree or 2 degrees close to target, it's then going to start the ball right, and this deficit between the two is going to encourage more curvature. So now we've got a bit of a pull hook, okay? That's your pull hook. Ball starting right of target and then ball starting left of target and moving further left, like so. That is an absolute beast of a pull hook, purely because it's going to curve more because my swing has gone to the right, club face is pointed left at impact as well, so left of the target at impact. A hook shot is basically the opposite of a slice. It's not any better. I do hear that a lot. Golfers are really happy to hit a hook but not a slice. They're both the same. They're both going to put you in worlds of trouble. Okay, so let's get back to the other swing path of 7 degrees into out, but this time let's keep the club face at 1 degree. Okay, so 7 degrees into out, 1 degree, that's a 6 degree deficit, but it's only going to start 1 degree right of target. So that 6 degree deficit is going to make the ball finish way left of target. Okay, it's going to make the ball hook. So if we take the setup again, 7 degrees into out, 1 degree with the club face, ball turn, just about classed as a hook. Ball will start right of target but hook left of target and finish. So guys, just like the previous video where we spoke about out to in swing paths, the in to out swing path is just as bad in terms of it's still got loads of bad shots. What we need to do as golfers is reduce the angles in which we're coming into the ball. We do not want to be more than 2 or 3 degrees, 4 or 5 degrees, let's say, into out or out to in. Anything more than that, we're going to have a bigger fade, a bigger draw, a bigger slice, a bigger pull hook, a bigger pull, a bigger push slice. All those shots are wilder shank. We've got to try and keep the swing as close to neutral as possible, but something consistent like 1, 2, 3, 4 degrees into out, or 1, 2, 3, 4 degrees out to in. So then when we do hit the bad shot, like the pull or the push slice or the pull hook or the draw or the hook, all those shots, the dispersion is going to be a lot smaller. Okay, so the better your swing path into the ball, the better your dispersion is going to be on the bad shots as well as the good shots. So guys, again, I hope this video has helped you in determining what exactly your ball flight is. If you can determine what your ball flight is, when you are coming onto YouTube looking for specific videos to help your game, you can actually look for the right ones. I teach so many golfers that use YouTube, and sometimes I feel quite bad because they've gone and looked for the wrong stuff that just doesn't even occur to them. They don't need it. So they're looking for tips that aren't related to their golf swing. So I'm trying to bring new videos to YouTube that are helping you educate yourself on what you currently have. So yeah, you can go onto YouTube, look at any other YouTuber if they're trying to help, but from your side of it, you need to know exactly what you're looking for. So if you're too much into out or too much out to in, you know, because you know and you're able to understand what the ball flight characteristic is that's been created by that particular swing. So guys, please do comment below. What category would you put yourself in? Are you too much into out or too much out to in, or now you're just totally unsure? Please do also subscribe to the channel and follow me on the social media platforms. We've got Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And for now, see you soon.